It looks like Sancho and Eric Ten Hag have gone ahead to bury their hatchets, and they are back to their original ground, and everything has gone ahead to be sorted by Eric Ten Hag and the man himself, that is Jadon Sancho. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. It's an evening that most of you are really waiting in for to see where the world is taking us, but I'm telling you the truth, the world is taking us far and far and far. With the Lord on our side, with the likes of Mother Mary leading the way, and the rest of the people that really see us go through everything that happened. So we thank God for the gift of life. To the Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, we are also talking about the new head of sports medicine at Man United. He was really at Arsenal and is finally coming to Manchester United, and I'm going to let you know when he's starting his job at Manchester United, and I'm going to let you know why it is imminent for him to start doing his job at Manchester United and how this obviously started about. Now, Jadon Sancho has gone ahead to reconcile with Eric Ten Hag, and the first person who had something to say about this was Chris Wilder. He's a football writer for the Daily Mail. He was on the United Stand YouTube channel, and he said Jadon Sancho has had discussions with Eric Ten Hag in regards to ongoing issues, and further talks are expected. This situation won't be resolved overnight. So he said this around 3 p.m. and he never expected that this situation was going to be resolved overnight. But trust me, just 5 minutes back, Jadon Sancho has gone ahead and obviously finally pulled down his tweet that he put out that had all the wrath sent back to Eric Ten Hag. I can obviously take you to Jadon Sancho's Twitter handle and obviously see how it looks like, because he has gone ahead to take it down. It had spent there 8 days and some hours, and finally Sancho has gone ahead to obviously put it down, and this is how the Twitter account of Jadon Sancho really looks. Now, the first tweet was put there, the first tweet up there was put there on the 6th of August. That is it. Jadon Sancho for you. Final preseason game complete. Thank you, Ireland. This is Jadon Sancho for you. And now there is this video meeting his Borussia Dortmund guys when he was in New York. So that is the signal that everything has gone ahead to be sorted, and the tweet has been deleted in there for you. And to show you that Sancho was so much serious about this tweet, he even went ahead and pinned it. If at all, you know what we call pinning. You put that tweet there such that even if you tweet anything else, every person who really visits your Twitter or your X account, it comes first to the eyes. So it was the first to the eye, and Jadon Sancho has finally deleted the tweet. And now what does that mean? It means that the two have gone ahead to find a common ground, and they've gone ahead to reconcile, whether on a positive or on a negative. I don't know whether you can reconcile on a negative, but it looks like that is also possible into the side of Manchester United. Now, Grammy Bailey, he is really a person who works for the for Football 90. He said Jadon Sancho has now seemingly listened to Manchester United's management, coaching staff and teammates by removing his pinned social media post that hit back at Eric Ten Hag, claiming he was a scapegoat. So he took it down, but he had stood his ground. And now things look like they are going to get resolved. And now we wait and see what Eric Ten Hag is going to say on Friday in the press conference as we talk on Brighton, first and foremost. Secondly, we are going to obviously notice whether Jadon Sancho is really okay with Eric Ten Hag, if at all is going to be part of the match squad of United versus Brighton that is going to happen on to Saturday. Now, one will say Eric Ten Hag had nothing to do because he couldn't bring in El Ghazi as another right winger. His left is Facundo Pellistri. Yet the only solution he's having is Jadon Sancho, as Anthony is out for some long time, of which we don't know when his two cases with Ingrid and Gabriela are really going to get sorted, to see to it that his mindset is obviously ready to face this. So we wait and see how that pans out. But this is a very good movement in the right direction. And Ten Hag is here to win another war. Yes, he's here to win another war. And him and Sancho have gone ahead to obviously maybe reach a common ground. And they might not have gone ahead to come up with an ultimate decision, but I think the first thing that Ten Hag really told Sancho was that for us to have a very smoothening talk, what you have to do is get that tweet down, because if it's still up and we're still talking here, do you know what it means? It means something different altogether, that me and you are still at loggerheads. So that is what Erik Ten Hag really told Sancho, and Sancho took it down. That is common sense, because when you're going in for peaceful talks, everyone will set his conditions, because Sancho doesn't have any conditions. He won't tell Erik Ten Hag that never go back in media and obviously say something like that. At least you better rely on me, because Ten Hag is the boss. Ten Hag is the boss and is the man responsible to obviously tell Sancho what to do. And for Sancho's case, I think he has set a very bad precedent for himself, that even when United want to sell him, it might be hard, But I think there will be clubs who are really willing to sign Jadon Sancho, because I think Rabiot and his mother, who doubles to be her agent, and her mother is called Veronica, has gone ahead to obviously do very many things and ordering his son to do lots of things, and the son is still wanted by big teams. If that was the case, he wouldn't have been playing at Juventus, meaning that Sancho can get a lifeline anywhere else. But I think in the coming days, we're obviously going to get to know whether Sancho is back with Erik Ten Hag, reconciliation has been reached, or not. So we wait and see how everything really pans out, and we'll be here bringing you the latest with the information as far as this is concerned. Have they reconciled for Sancho to stay playing at Man United, or they've reconciled for Jadon Sancho to leave the club of Manchester United? So we wait and see how that pans out, and I know more stories are really going to really surface in the due course of the night after this has been put to where it's supposed to be. Now, last season, Erik Ten Hag emerged out and obviously went ahead and obviously praised the doctor and praised the medical team of Arsenal. Do you know what he said? He said Arsenal never get as very many injuries as United is really getting. And he was so much on point, because that hit us hard last season, and has gone ahead to continue to hit us the same way this season. Do you know why? As we speak right about now, we are having close to 8 injuries. Tom Heaton, Malacia, Amad Diallo, Kobe Menu, Rafael Varane, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw. Right? Those are 7 serious injuries, at the beginning of the season. Here's the players were in the preseason and they had lots of things to do and obviously keep themselves the way they want to keep. So that really threatens a little bit about the club of Man United and how their plan is to obviously get these players healed. And these players are really out for so long. When you look at Arsenal, the season has just started and they've only gotten 2 injuries. The first injury was that of Gabriel Jesus, and was out for 3 weeks and is back. Then for Julian Timber, it's taking long to come. And for Thomas Partey, he's obviously going to be back very, very soon. That is it. So, to my own understanding, it comes to me that the team of Man United needed a new physio and a new head of this department, because Ten Hag spotted that there is something special about that guy. And trust me, when he comes in at Man United, he's obviously going to do the needful. And the good news is that he's not coming next month. He's not coming next year. But the good thing is that Gary O'Driscoll is leaving Arsenal after almost 15 years to become head of sports medicine at Man United and begins his new role on Monday. So the guy is coming on Monday, and that is the happiness that is obviously killing us as we fans of Man United. And if at all he can really reset this physio department of Man United to see to it that these players really get healed. That will be something great, because you are going into a very huge season, and having 7 players injured at the beginning of the season, that is really uncalled for, and most of the injuries look like they're going to take long. So we want to see his influence at the club of Man United, whether when he comes in through, he's going to see the likes of Antoine Martial not to get injured again, or if when they get injured, they don't take long to return. That is the most important point, because no player is a robot. No player is a robot, meaning that every player can get injured. But how long does he take? How long does he take when he's injured? How long does he take to return when that player is obviously injured? So that is the big question, and we'll hate to see whether this guy is obviously going to come in through and obviously take us to where we deserve to be as a club of Manchester United. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rock and David is my name. Tell me your thoughts about Jadon Sancho and Ten Hag reconciliation. I welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about the new head of the sports science department at Man United, who has been at Arsenal, coming in through? Is he going to obviously give us more of physical presence of these players? Yes or no? And that is my name. Rock and David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God bless you abundantly, and the Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum. Ciao ciao.